Yeah, his expression says it all.
It's Cleveland and Anna Los Califragilisticexpialidocious.
Things got to go your way, but he's been consistent.
We're going to be taking some breaks throughout this video because there's a lot to analyze. Don't worry, you'll see all the good stuff. By now, we all know the definition for check swings, struck out and missed. Clint, baby, if you just called it a strike, none of this would have happened.
Things got to go your way.
Recall, there is a 20-second clock to decide whether or not to challenge. Any attempt to challenge after 20 seconds will be denied. So let's see if Cleveland's request was timely. So this is what's going to happen now. The umpire is going to say, "You're too late." Tito is going to say, "I had it in time," and they're going to argue.
Are they checking to see if it hit his foot?
So as we see a replay, which in my opinion is a call stands every single day of the week. Remember, that ball hitting him after hitting the catcher's glove doesn't count. I do want to point out that each crew has their own signals, such as the get-together signals. Kulpa's get-together signal must be, "How you doing?" You know, that head nod thing.
Kulpa and Tom Payne going to discuss.
Now, it needs to be pointed out that umpiring mechanics-wise, this is an atypical discussion. This is not simply, did you have it hitting his foot? You'd want all four umpires in on that. You'd want all four umpires in on anything. This is, was the challenge timely? Did you see anything that made the challenge timely? And I guess the answer was no. And it appears it should have been yes.
It's one of those things, either you challenge or you don't challenge here.
Yeah, Francona's got a lot of energy about this.
Right there, what Tom Payne did, he's trying to tell something to his chief and have that conversation away from the manager with the manager right there. So it's trying to say, "Hey, we're trying to have a conversation. Could you please give us a second?" Francona, of course, is like, "No, because you're not letting me challenge, even though I did it in time." So anyway, they finally convene the full crew, who must not have anything to dispute Kulpa's information.
Challenge it then.
See it. That would be awfully tough to see.
So whether it's the denial of the replay, the hit by pitch denial, or a combination of both, they say no, Terry, so...
He might find himself getting tossed from this one. It's a long leash from Ron Kulpa.
From the press box cam, we see the conversation gets more intense as Kulpa turns to walk away, and Terry Francona's like, "Nah-uh."
There he goes. Oh my goodness.
Wow. I'll tell you what, I have never seen Tito lose his cool like this.
I haven't seen this camera anywhere else either, but I guess MLB Network had the game too. I feel bad for everyone who had to get in the middle of that to break that up, kind of. Anyway, once everyone calms down, kind of, Kulpa thinks his troubles might be over, but they're not. Over on the mound, a pitcher who hasn't thrown for like 5 minutes wants to throw warm-ups, and Kulpa says, "No, we have pace of play, Manfred, you know."
Almost 5 minutes since his last pitch. He hasn't thrown anything.
And then nobody, maybe they didn't.
Kulpa's already amped, tells Nevin, "I said no warm-ups." So when the pitcher tries defying that, well, he's already ticked, and now he's more ticked.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
So now, while the manager talks to the umpire, Tom Payne will go over and get the pitcher back to the mound, and oh my gosh, what a mess. He could have just thrown the warm-up pitch and been done with it.
I'll tell you what, now he's got everybody mad at him.
Well, get that umpire out of your face. You can throw a couple while your manager's out there.
Oh, and now Nevin is tossed.
Have you ever seen both managers get thrown out without a pitch being thrown?
No, that's crazy.
Don't forget what happens one pitch before the end of the game.
And the 1-2.
We started this game with 3 managers and a crew chief behind home plate, and we ended it with none of them.
Well, you see how quickly that baseball